Hi guys, welcome back. I am Tiffany and this is my channel, Thriving Lively. And I follow a high carb, low fat way of eating. I follow the Starch Solution and more specifically McDougall's maximum weight loss plan. So that's pretty much just eating 50-50, 50% like starch and then 50% non-starchy vegetables. And technically it's 45-45 with like 10% fruit, I think. But anyway, so just really whole foods, plant-based. And today I am just going to be prepping all of my veggies and my starches. I am just settled into a new home here in Texas. I moved from Washington State, and so I haven't really done a lot of like food prep as of yet since we've been here. We've been here for about a month. I did try to film a video a couple weeks ago and I accidentally deleted it, so that was fun. I cried. But I am here and I'm going to be chopping all my veggies up and getting my starches that take longer to get ready all set. So I have a bunch of broccoli. I have some zucchini and mushrooms. I have some cabbage. I'm really not that weak, I promise. I have yellow squash, and then I am going to be making a quinoa black bean salad, and the salad's really good for summertime, especially if you have like barbecues or you're going camping, because you can eat it warm or cold. I like to chop up a bunch of lettuce or like greens with it and then kind of mix that all in and just eat it with a spoon. And then I'm also going to be making some potato like wedges or fries. I'm going to peel these and steam them or boil them so they are ready for the air fryer. So I'm going to get started and I will just show you what everything looks like when I'm done and when I have some meals put together. Okay, I am all done prepping. I have pretty much all of my starches ready for the week, as well as my veggies, and I even went above and beyond and like washed and cut up some fruit, or at least washed my fruit. But so I will just show you everything that is kind of like my plan for the week. I do mix and match things, or just kind of like alternate like what I'm gonna have for dinner, and sometimes eat that for lunch. But in the mornings, I tend to always have my oats. I usually have them with frozen berries. I did just go to San Antonio this last weekend, and we stopped off at like a peach farm. And so I probably will be making some oats with some peaches, because that is delicious. And then with that, normally I always have cabbage. This is all my cabbage cut up. And then my yellow squash. And then for lunches, I'm probably gonna be doing my potatoes. So I have all of my potatoes boiled and then ready to go in the air fryer, which I'm actually doing right now. So I have some potatoes. I'm just gonna add a little bit of seasoning. And then with that, some broccoli. And then for dinner, I have my quinoa salad, which is very lovely and tasty. And then, like I said earlier, I normally like chop up a bunch of greens and mix that together. Sometimes I'll add a little bit of hummus, and then I think I'm also gonna do some of my zucchini. And I didn't cut up my mushrooms because I don't have any paper bags. And if you've watched any of my videos before, kind of gone over like what you're supposed to do with mushrooms, but you're supposed to de-stem them and then wipe them down. Or you don't have to de-stem them, but it's easier on the to digest them if they are de-stemmed. If you put them in a brown paper bag, they will get as slimy. So I don't have any, so I'm just gonna leave them in here until I'm ready to use them. But I will roast these up, the zucchini and the mushrooms, a little bit of salt and pepper, and their soup is like my favorite veggie mix. And then I got some cherries, and so I have those all washed, and then some grapes just to kind of have on hand if I'm feeling snacky, and those are just like in the fridge. I also have this big thing of fruit, so I just got like, you know, obviously for the kids, and then some kiwis, and then I have some apricots that I also got at that peach farm, and then some peaches, which were already running low, so I'm gonna have to drive back down there. And if anyone knows of a place in Central Texas, I'm like an hour away from Austin, like 40 minutes from like Round Rock, Georgetown area, and there's no Whole Foods near me, so I have to drive 40 minutes to get to Whole Foods or Costco. So if I want like Japanese sweet potatoes or candied yams, I have to drive pretty far. So if you guys know of anywhere closer, I'm like in the Killeen area, that would be great. I've checked out Aldi, they didn't have anything, and HEB just kind of like has the standard stuff, or anywhere that has like a bulk section. When I lived in Washington and Oregon, we had Winco, and their bulk section was amazing. He's like, you don't know what you have until you're gone. So if you guys have any idea of where I could find those things in Central Texas, let me know. But hopefully this inspires you to get all prepped. It is so much easier to stick with something when you are ready, because when you're hungry, you make bad decisions, and everyone has a lot of motivation Sunday night when they're like, oh, I'm so full and stuffed of like, you know, junk food, and Monday I'm gonna start, and then Monday comes and you have a good breakfast, and then you get hungry for lunch and your motivation kind of wavers. And so if you have things prepped and ready to go, you will be far more likely to stick with it, and you will feel a lot better about yourself and just about how, you know, things are going afterwards. It's really important for myself to do this because I can be very lazy, and I can make excuses for anything. I can justify anything, like, oh, I'm tired, I've been working all day. I've been with the kids all day. We homeschooled. It was like they were cranky and they whined. I deserve chocolate. And that just like doesn't really serve me at all, and it doesn't get me closer to my goals or make me feel good, and does nothing for my health. So this really helps, and I hope that it inspires you to do it because I think it is so helpful. Anyway, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for watching. Please leave comments below if you are from Texas or whatever. If you want to leave a comment about anything else, give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and feel free to subscribe or don't, but I really appreciate you guys watching. Have a wonderful day.